Hi dolls. Okay, as you can see, I am making the sketch for our dolly, and I am working on Canson paper, and this is a great mixed media paper. You can use it for all kind of techniques. It's very good. And the pencil I am using is a I don't know which one it is. It doesn't matter anyhow because we only need the lines to make later or outlining, so we are not going to make any shadows with our pencil. So you can use any pencil you want. Okay, as you can see, I have done this many times, so I can do this freehand. Please, if you don't feel comfortable with drawing freehand, you can use the template I am giving to you here, and you can take a look at the step-by-step PDF you will get here too, and work at your own pace. Don't worry about working fast, okay? Just work the way you can do it, and the most important is to have fun, okay? So yes, we are going to make the sketch first. I hope you understand my spelling. Okay, first we make the sketch, and then we are going to make the outlining with a waterproof marker, and after that we are going to start working with our watercolor pencils. Okay, let's watch the process of the sketch and we talk a little bit more later. Okay, here you can see we have already done the outlining. This means we have followed the most important lines with our waterproof marker, in this case a black one, and we have erased all pencil lines from our sketch, and we have only the outlining. And now we can start working with our watercolors, with our pencil watercolors, and yes, just adding color, no details, only the color, and later on we are going to work on the details with our acrylic painting, okay? So enjoy the process. Talk to you later. Okay, now it's time to start working with acrylic, and as you can see we are going to use this flat brush number 8, and this acrylic painting, the name of this in German is Magnolia, which is a kind of creamy, peach creamy painting. And here you can see I am using water first. I wipe away the excess of water, and now I have my paintbrush only with water to start working on. After that, I take a little bit of acrylic and then I add acrylic to the painting. Okay, so here you can see this first water and then acrylic. And this is the way I am going to be working all the time. You may not see every time I am going to take painting or water with my paintbrush because this is not possible to see with in a video, okay? Because I want you to see the whole process very clearly, and I cannot move the camera every time so you can see what I am doing on the background. Here you can see I have take a little bit of water again, and this goes on the whole time. I take water, I wipe away with my napkin a little bit the water so it is not going to be too much, okay? And then I take acrylic painting once again and mix the colors together. I blend the colors together, and this is the way we are going to paint the skin of our dolly. And as you can see, this looks great. I love these color pencils, they are the best, and I love to work this way. Of course, there are many other ways to work with these watercolor pencils, but this is the way I do it. And I hope you like it. Okay, just try this by your own and practice, practice, practice. Okay, maybe it's a little bit complicated at the beginning, but you will see if you do this very often, it's going to get better and better each time. Okay. Okay, I talk to you a little bit more later. Just enjoy the painting, have fun. Bye. Okay, so this looks great. As you can see, now we only have to add some nice shadows around her eyes and around her nose, and then we can activate the color with water once again, and this way our dolly is going to look great, more realistic, okay, because of the shading. And this is the way I love to work, adding shadows at the end of fast or almost at the end of the painting, okay. As you can see, I add shadows again, and then I am going to activate them using some water again. And we are working only with the same paintbrush, only one paintbrush, once and once again. And here it is. You see, this looks great, and it's easy peasy to do, and you already have this effect of shadows almost as you were using a brush. It looks awesome. I love it. Okay, ladies, see you later. Bye. Now we are working on her eyes, her beautiful big eyes. As you can see, we started by using periwinkle blue, and now this is going to be violet. Okay, and after that we are going to use some water with our paintbrush to activate the colors and blend them together. This looks already very cool. Okay, and yes, now we are going to use some black color for the pupils and start painting and adding match color, and we are going to activate these two with watercolor, with water. Um, Later on I am going to use black acrylic, and I am going to cover these black pupils again with black acrylic, but for the time I just make it this way because I want to see how she looks like. Okay, okay. Hi again. Now it's time to work on the details on the eyes. And for this, I am going to use a very small size round paintbrush for acrylics, and this is a zero size, the smallest of all. And here you can see I am covering the pupils as I told you before, and I am painting her eyelashes. If you don't like long eyelashes, you can leave this step behind, okay? You don't need to do it this way, of course, but if you like to, just try to keep a steady hand and make curves with your paintbrush, okay? Curves, not lines, but curves for the eyelashes, okay? And this way they are going to look very natural. Um, for me, it's a little bit difficult to paint this way now because I am painting upside down, so you can see how this works. Other way, my hand is going to be on the way the whole time, and you won't be able to see how I do this. So this looks maybe not very good, but I hope you understand what I mean, and you understand that it's not easy at all to paint upside down. Okay, for her lips, only one small details. Don't add everywhere black, okay? A little black is okay, but not too much. Otherwise, this is going to look not very good, okay? And now, as you can see, we are working now on her hair and some details, some highlights on her eyes using my acrylic marabou marker. Um, I don't know if you can find this where you live. I am going to ask some of the girls I know from America the name of this kind of markers where you live. I guess I have heard something about Mosca or Posca markers, and I have heard they are very good too, or Molotov, but I am not sure if they have the white one. Okay, I love this white one because you can add a lot of details on your paintings and very small lines and details, and this is great. So if you cannot find this, you can of course use a small round paintbrush and white acrylic painting. Okay. And now it's time to use some water and or a paintbrush to activate the shadows we have drawn before with our watercolor pencil, the black one. And this looks very good, and it's very easy to do, as you can see. And this is going to look great on her clothes and on her head. Okay, we are going to keep on working on her hairs with pink and white watercolors. We are going to add more highlights and more color on her hair so this doesn't look too flat. Okay, just watch the process. It's very easy and it's so much fun to do. And again, we are going to use some water and or paintbrush to to activate the colors of her hair. Okay, the background. I love to do this. I am using the watercolor crayons and they are very creamy and they are great to work with this kind of technique. This is the periwinkle blue. I love this color. It looks very nice. And I am also going to use the purple one. It looks like pink. And after that I will use the orange one, orange. Okay, and I am going to blend the colors together with some gray acrylic painting. This is a creamy one, not very strong gray. So try to look for a similar one, a light gray, not a dark one, okay? And then we are going to blend the colors together with this painting. Here you can see this. Okay, I can tell you the name in German, but I don't think this is going to be found where you live. This is Taubenblue or Taubenblau. And we are going to use again a flat paintbrush, this time um, a bigger one. I guess this is the number 8. And yes, here you can see how this works. It looks awesome, great, pretty. I love these colors, and if you don't have them, I really will tell you, you should buy them, because yes, they are expensive, but they are the best. Okay, dolls, enjoy the process. She looks awesome cute, isn't it? And now it's time to start working on some details with our Signo white gel marker. And this is also something I love to do. I use this to add some highlights too, because this is a very strong white color, and this looks awesome on her clothes. So if you are painting clothes and you add this as highlight, this is going to look very good and very whimsical. And okay, we are going to add highlights on her dress, on her hat, and on her eyes.